What's good, YouTube? It's Pokemaster88 bringing you week 3 SPDA. We got your California Trailblazers taking on the Highland Park Hydreigans, coached by the Umber Guardian. That's a very cool logo, by the way. I've never played this coach ever, so this is going to be a very interesting game. Let's just hop into the matchup. My opponent has a very threatening Sun team. If I had to quickly just pick 6 off the top of the head, it'd be like Chiyu, Roaring Moon, Iron Treads, Diancie, Ninetales, and Victreebel. That's the 6 I think that's coming. But other than that, let's just hop right into our first Pokemon. We got our boy Palma. We are max attack, 216 speed. We're always faster than Ninetales and Chiyu. Granted, they're not scarfed. Double Shock just blows up Alamola. Close Combat hits everything on the team for super effective or neutral damage other than Dusknoir. Nuzzle is for if we're ever in front of Victreebel, we can just click Nuzzle and paralyze it immediately. And Mach Punch, we can Oko Roaring Moon after rocks with a terrifying Mach Punch with our Expert Belt. So very straightforward Palma set this week. And we are moving on to our next Pokemon, which is our boy Latios. We are 232 speed. We're outrunning Iron Treads. This is kind of a support Latios. I didn't want it to be completely supportive, so I gave it some special attacks. We got 216 special attack. This whole set is pretty much an anti-rain Latios. I'm just gonna bring it in on Ninetales. Try to get up a Rain Dance. If I see Iron Treads, I'm gonna try an Aura Sphere because I don't think Ninetales is gonna want to stay in on a Latios. We are Cobra Berry because we can live a Dark Pulse from Chiyu, and Victreebel gets knockoff, so after a growth we can live a knockoff and then we can Draco Meteor that thing and kill it. So that is Latios this week. Very interesting, but yeah, very important. We're gonna move on to our next guy, and this is our Vileplume. We got Terrifier. We are max defense, max HP. Moonblast hits Roy Moon. Strain Sap hits, like the Donphan, not the Donphan, but the Iron Treads and the Roy Moon. We can start recovering that way. Sledge Wave hits Victreebel neutrally. Right, so if it's ever in front of my Vileplume and if it thinks it can grow, we're gonna hit it really hard with a Sledge Wave and do a little over half. And then we got Giga Drain just to chip and beat down Alamola and Iron Treads. So this is Vileplume for this week. We are going to move on quickly. We have our next Pokemon here, Milotic, max SPDA, max HP. Flip Turn is for pivot. Recover keeps us healthy against like the Roaring Moon and the Chiyu, because this is my primary Chiyu check. Scald chips the whole team. Now if you bring Sun, Scald is not as effective, but we can still pass burns. And we have Haze just in case Diancie wants to start setting up Calm Minds, Iron Defenses, things like that. So we'll never lose to that set. And that is Milotic this week. Here we have our next Pokemon, Greninja. We are 232 speed. This helps us outrun Scarf Chiyu, Scarf Roaring Moon. We're max special attack. We are a hasty nature this week to maximize our U-turns. We got Ice Beam for Roaring Moon. Dark Pulse hits everything but Chiyu and Roaring Moon. And Surf hits everything but Roaring Moon, but hits like it hits like Ninetales. It hits Chiyu, so if the sun is not up, like the surf is gonna be very free. And that is our Greninja. Here's our next Pokemon, Donphan. Donphan is pretty much max HP, max defense. I have some attack in this Donphan, not much. And this thing is primarily here to get a rocks, rapid spin, and bowl those things. If we get off a knockoff on things, great, but we just really want to keep those speed tiers low so we can beat them with our team later on. And if we can keep rocks up in the long term, we can actually win this game. So there's Donphan for this week. Here we have our keys to victory. Number one, keeping track of the sun turns is very important. I don't do the greatest job of doing that when I play weather teams, so I cannot lose track of these sun turns. Number two, I need to figure out what kind of chi we're dealing with. Are you Scarf? Are you Specs? Are you Setup? So figuring out what kind of chi we're dealing with is going to be very, very important. Number three, Latios needs to keep that Color Berry as long as possible because this is going to help us in the late game, so we don't lose to Victory Bell. And if we can do these things and maybe keep rocks up, I think your California Trailblazers can take this game. And as of right now, we are 2-0. We're doing very well. So with that being said, give your California Trailblazers all the luck we may need it. And with that being said, Pokemaster is out.